Hey everyone. I guess part 2 of today. So right now, I am trying to chop away.
It's 15 hours.
At this housing dado, and I have my chisel at a slight angle on this back face. As you can tell, I brought out the big guy so I could hit on my last housing dado. And then we'll come in from this side, and because I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to be messing with that, so I need to have a wall there so that it doesn't split past. But if I go straight down, it will dive into the wall. It'll dive into the meat that I don't want to take away. So that's why I cut it at an angle this way, and now I can just kind of knock that out without a whole lot of fear. Of getting a little, I got a little bit there that came away, but this is all going to be up against the vise, or up against the apron, so it doesn't really matter too much. But now I have a little bit of room there. And we can clean all this back edge up when we're done. But now I'm going straight down. And I needed to establish this because I need to chip away some of this waste wood here that I don't want. This is where these large timber framing chisels really shine, is work like this. And big chunks like that. Now, right now we're at a depth of maybe 3/8, something like that, so we still have a ways to go. Quite a ways to go. I'm just trying to clean it up at every depth I get to. At least get it somewhat clean. I can't figure it out. I can't stand having chips all over the place. Alright, so that's good and clean. Now I have to go back and make my walls a little bit deeper on the sides. So I'm not quite at my 9/16 depth. And the only reason I'm turning it over is so that I have that pivot point, a little bit of leverage. If I feel it going a little too deep, I simply lift up and it will take that away. This ash doesn't like to split away all that easily. And what I did to mark my depth, you can just mark it with whatever, but this is what I'm going to go to. And so I basically just set it at a depth of 9/16 off of here, or I will. Right now I think it's only at a half. And if you didn't know, these guys, the blade comes down and then it angles. It's at an angle like that. It's not flat. It's not flush with this. It's at a little bit of an angle. So you can't really just measure it to get the right tool for the job, sort of. So you have to measure it from the tip, but you don't want, this tip is freshly sharpened, so I don't want to go to the very end, the very tip. Up to your level. And I'm almost at a half inch. I need to go a little bit deeper, so I just loosen this, I turn this in a couple turns, retighten it, so I'm just over a half now. How about we do the smart thing and just set this at 9/16. Setting it right at 9/16. That way, if it goes just a hair deeper, and in fact, I kind of want it just a hair deeper. All right, so I've got a little bit to go. Still a little bit more, but I can work with that. I can move it down incrementally from there till I reach my depth. But once you get that, you just basically set it on your part, and you mark. Remember to put the weight only on the part that's touching the wood. And now I have my depth marked. So we're getting there slowly but surely. And when I get down to using a router, I'll bring you along. Friends and family, love you. See you soon.